For this video, I wanted to try something a little different and just share with you what I do on a typical weekend to quote unquote romanticize my life. So in this week's video, I'll be sharing with you a little trip that I took to the markets, enjoyed a beautiful coffee, and cooked myself a 3-course meal from scratch. I've cooked nice things for myself before, but it's not a common thing for me to go to such an extent of cooking myself a 3-course meal like this, and you'll sort of see what I end up putting together. I decided to do this because I've been dying to go to a restaurant and have a fancy 3-course meal. I do love a restaurant situation, but it wasn't quite in the budget right now. So I thought I'll pour myself a glass of bubbly and I will make it for myself. I think what is also really important is making sure that, although I'm an ambitious person, I'm a really busy person, I do think it's really important to also prioritize days where I'm not flat out, that I'm actually just doing something quite relaxing and something just quite nice, and that, breaking away from that hustle culture where we have to be doing things to feel like we are doing something meaningful with our time. And in fact, doing nothing or doing something that is not super productive is also a really meaningful use of our time. And it was actually really lovely just spending the day making myself my little homemade raviolis that I've made myself before, but this was like a new flavour. So here we have leek, feta and dill as my ravioli flavour of the day. It was really nice to just spend the day. I put some jazz music on in the background and just slowly put this meal together for myself throughout the day.
For me, it's a bit of a self-love thing too. One of my sort of love languages, so to speak, is cooking for people that I really care about and cooking them something really special that takes quite a lot of time and effort to do. And I think working on loving myself better and loving myself well, I think it's really important to do those things for myself as well. And sometimes a moment can be a wonderful moment, a day can be a wonderful day, and no one else needs to be the witness to that I myself, being the witness to this meal and this day that I'm having, that my own company is actually enough. And I think that's something quite beautiful. So here we have some pine nuts getting toasted up, as well as one of my favourite sauces, some burnt butter sauce. I absolutely love it.
I don't know about you, but there is something so satisfying putting a meal together and it actually all goes to plan. My raviolis don't always go to plan, but today they did.
And of course, we need to do the dramatic cut through to show you the result. They were pretty fire, I'm not going to lie.
I followed this up with a lovely but simple pan-fried salmon with a carrot puree, a little bit of a mango sorbet on the side, and a little simple salad. And then, of course, finished off with a little Biscoff cheesecake. I hope this inspires you to do something lovely for yourself today too.